Welcome to the presentation of my project, the Blog Management API. The Blog Management API is a robust, secure, and scalable backend application that was designed to handle all the essentials of any blogging platform, from managing posts and comments to secure authentication and scalable performance. This API does it all. My name is Adedigbo Adewale, and I will guide you through the journey of this project, showcasing its architecture, features, and also a live demo. Let's get started. This is a solo project, and I alone am responsible for every role from the designing and planning phase to development phase. This API was built to make blog management simple, efficient, and easy to integrate with a front-end application, whether it is handling user authentication, creating posts, organizing posts with tags and categories, or moderating threaded comments. This API has all the tools that you need. The scope and the features of this project demonstrate a back-end focused implementation, JSON Web Token-based authentication, role-based access control for authors, admins, and moderators. It supports CRUD operations for post, session management, and scheduled publishing. The project also demonstrates efficient caching with Redis. An added bonus to this project is rate limiting capabilities to prevent the abuse of sensitive endpoints, such as the login and password reset endpoints. This application was designed with scalability and extensibility in mind. It's a solution for developers who need a powerful backend for their blogging platforms. The project architecture follows a client and server model where users interact with API endpoints, sending and receiving data from MySQL database with caching capability provided by Redis through predefined database schema in our models directory. Technologies employed included the programming language Python. Flask provided a framework for backend API implementation. MySQL was the choice for persistent data storage. Temporary storage system, caching, and session management was provided by Redis. Celery was adopted for background task scheduling, especially for posts that are scheduled to be sent at a later time. JSON Web Token provided secure token-based user authentication and session management. We also use Alembic for database migration and Bcrypt for password hashing. Building this API has been an exciting journey. Some of my key successes have included delivering a functional minimum viable product where users can manage blog posts and comments. I was also able to accomplish a professionally written API documentation using Markdown, handling edge cases like duplicate slugs and missing categories, and pagination for scalable data retrieval. But like any other project, there were challenges. The flaw of the initial planning and design phase led to a loss of valuable time during development, circular imports, the use of new technology such as Alembic for database migration, handling magic mock serialization issues in unit tests, and balancing out feature completeness with the stipulated timeline. Also, the application in the future will have to become much more robust with user analytics, monitoring features, and front end with excellent user experience. I also like to enhance input validation, schema-based validation libraries, and improve the error handling. I would also like to enhance the security, scalability, and engage continuous API versioning. Now let's jump into a live demo to see the API in action. First, we are going to be testing the authentication feature, without which we cannot use the app. We will log in with valid credentials. This gives us a secure JSON Web Token, which we will use to access protected endpoints. First, we're going to start our application. And our application runs. Then we are going to log in our user admin with a password, but we're going to log in with the wrong password first to see. Here we can see the JSON response is an error response with invalid credentials returned. But when the password is right, the user is logged in and the JSON response returns a token which will be used to authenticate all protected endpoints of the application. We are going to test a reset password endpoint, which sends a reset token to either the database or the user's email. Here we got a JSON response, which says the password reset function instruction has been sent to the database. Here we can see admin in the database, and here is the token, which we will use to create a new password. The initial password was admin123 right here, admin123. But now we are changing it to new password 123. And the password has been successfully reset to new password 123. So now let us log out the user and see if our new password works. And here we have successfully logged out the user. Now we're going to log in again with the old password. This does not work. We are now going to log in with the new password. Now we log in with the new password. And there, the user is logged in with a newly generated session token. Now let's test the post endpoints. First of all, we would like to list all posts in the database. Here we can see the JSON response is paginated and the post returned is an empty list, which means no post exists in the database yet. Now let's create a new post. Posts can either be published or draft, but this time around we are posting a published post. And here we go to publish. Now if we list all posts, and our newly created post right here. And now we have 3 posts. We can list, we can get all our posts. Here we can see we now have 3 posts in the database. I can get a specific post by its log. Getting started with Flask will fetch us this particular post. And there we go. A single post has been fetched from the list of posts in the database. Now, this is the command to update a post. I'm going to update this particular post, which content says Flask is a lightweight WSGI web application framework. And the content is going to change to updated content about Flask. Here we go. The command to list all posts once again shows that the post has been updated content about Flask. Note the particular slug for this post which has been updated, getting started with Flask updated. We will also like a post by its slug. And here the token has been inputted and we are going to like this particular post. So here I've been able to like this particular post which I just updated. And here is a command for deleting a post. And when I do, the post has been deleted successfully. I can as well list all categories. I can list all tags. Here we have all the tags available. Here I can search a tag. I can sort tags by their post count. I can search a specific tag, in this case, Python. I can also update a tag with this command. I can comment a particular post. This time around, I will choose getting comfortable with Flask. The post ID is 2. So we are going to be commenting on post with post ID 2. We should be able to comment. Here we go. So, so we have two comments on post ID 2. We have comment ID 1 and comment ID 2. I can update comment by comment ID. So now I'm updating comment with comment ID 2, which is the second comment, and its content is going to change from this is a second comment on post ID 4 to this is an updated comment. And here we go. It has been updated. I can as well delete a comment. So I'm deleting comment ID 2, which was just created. And here we can see the comment has been deleted successfully. I can also reply to comments using the post ID. And the parent ID represents the ID of the comment. So this is the first comment of post ID 2, which will be replied to. This is a reply to a comment. And when we run it, finally, I can list all replies in a post to a comment. And here we have, this is a reply to a comment, which a reply that I just created earlier has been returned in the JSON response. As you can see, the API is designed to handle complex blog management need with ease. As a result of my experience with this project, my successes and challenges have shown to me that code bases need to be modular in order to avoid complication that comes with circular dependencies. The importance of well-executed planning and design phase is fundamental to the success of the project. Time management is also very crucial skill for a software developer, and it makes a huge difference in how projects can be delivered or can be accomplished. Now, the value of thorough documentation is something that I will carry with me going forward, as I can see how it is very, very important, especially for back-end focused application like mine. And finally, the idea that learning is a continuous process has been reinforced once again, and a developer must continuously seek improvements and find better ways to solve problems. In summary, I have successfully delivered a real-world secure and scalable backend API from the scratch. I have also learned advanced concepts in API development, which has included testing and comprehensive documentation. I have also gained insight into debugging and optimizing backend systems, which is very, very important when you're trying to solve problems and finding reasons why your code is not working as it should. I have also taken into consideration the common pitfalls in development phase, and I look forward to arbitrate and improvement on how design and development is executed. In the future, I would like to improve or integrate user analytics for views, likes, and engagement statistics. I would also like to integrate a front-end user interface for better usability. I would like to improve and extend the comments functionality with user mentions. I would also like to extend the robustness of the authentication features. Also, in the area of scaling, I would like to integrate support for distributed Redis and database sharding. I would also like to conduct load testing and performance optimization in the near future. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for the opportunity to showcase this project.